living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better.
Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. I do reviews very honest once I cook. I do time and money saving videos, and closer to my heart, I motivate you to stay healthy and active because it is not always about the body. Thank you so much for being here. If it is your first time, you can subscribe. If you've been here for some time, thank you so much for always being here. So last year these two machines came my way. I have the HOFFMANS slow juicer model HM639 and this blender. The blender is model HM2084. I think that's focused. The blender been doing good. It's super great. It has two compartments, like you can see. It has the grinder and the blender, perfect, easy to use and all that. But for the juicer, it gave me a little problem, because there are a few things, if they are not good, if they are not okay, the juicer won't work. So I figured out, since I was to do a review of the two, but I didn't, since the blender has been working perfectly fine and it is easy to use, nothing much about it, I can show you a few things that will make you not have fun when you're using this HOFFMANS juicer, which is very easy. Just a few things you need to be careful with, and then it is perfect to use. I will be making some thingy that I make with turmeric, ginger, some oranges, green apples and cucumber. I just make something like a immune boosting what is it called, like shot, like they call it. This is the packaging, and the reason why I decided I should give you this is because when I was struggling, I checked online and I saw models of the same brand but different models, so it was very hard for me to figure out what was going on. I even thought the machine was faulty. So that's the box. That's the part where I want to show you the trick, and then we are going to make my shenanigan here and call it a day. It will be a short video but worth every moment, because I've struggled for sure. Unlike my Conquer that I have been using for some time now, which has served me very well, but some people decided to do coconut milk and it broke the situation that holds this thing. So that is broken, but even the juicer is perfect. This is a very good brand. If you see it and you want to use it, been using it for years, it is perfect. This is the motor or the base of your juicer. You can see that it has the reverse, the on, that is the zero, is like the neutral thingy. When it is on, that is where this thing should be. So always when you're putting your machines on, make sure that ikokwa, the neutral part. Don't put it when it is on, because if there was nothing in, or it wasn't positioned nicely, or anything could go wrong. Okay, so always put it on when it is off. Okay, not even the neutral part. Forget about if I said anything like that. So this is the base, so you align like this. Okay, I'm the worst when it comes to explaining things, but you bear with me. So I want to show you first how it is done, and then we are going to rinse it, because it's been days since I used it. I need to get rinsed before I can do the thing. So you put it like this. You can see the mashimo. So these two come in here, and then just like that. That is done. The next thing, if you check on the dirty juicer, you see there is this hole here. That slot should align with this slot of the sieve. Okay, the person that I told to clean it didn't clean it nicely, so you align it, and it's supposed to do a click sound after it is aligned, and then you're supposed to see it is not blocked. You should be seeing through, because yeah, just see through, because the two holes should be like zimepimana. All right, align them. They should be aligned. If they are not, then you will have problem. So you see the first one and the second one. So this should align with this. After that is done, we have this part. This is very important. It has the pointed side, and then it has the side that you screw to this. Okay, so it should connect with the metallic thingy that you see down there. So move it until it gets in. So anti-clockwise or clockwise or whatever, just move it. All right, remember I told you it's dusty. So when that is done, what you need to do, this is the part that you put the fruits or the things that you need to juice. So the trick is here. If you check on the machine, you see several locks. Like that is a lock. If it doesn't lock, then nothing will happen. Also, if you check on the top here, there is a lock. So if you lift this thing, you see that is a lock. We focus. This is a lock. So when you're closing it, make sure that it gives you a click sound. That is a confirmation that it is locked. When you want to lift it, you lift it up, and then it unlocks. Then you can put your things. So whenever you unlock it, the juicer will stop working. So be careful about that. Don't think your juicer is spoiled. So 2 locks, this one on top of this thing and this other one. So you need to put them in a way that they lock. Okay, I want to continue from there because I want to clean it. The rest is just these 2 jugs, one for the pulp and another for the juice. So what you can do is, remember the tap is closed. Okay, it is also needing some work. So you close it, it closes nicely, unlike my conker. And then when you want the juice to flow, you just open it. So let me clean it and then put the top. I will show you how this goes in nicely, because again, if it locks and locks the wrong way, it is going to be hard to remove it from that wrong position that you put. The other thing that you have is this, to push your fruits down or whatever that you're going to be using, of which I haven't used it because the juicer is actually perfect. You don't need to use your spoons and all that. Don't use those things. So I will remove this and the sieve, clean them, and then I will show you how we put this to avoid that wrong assembling, and then we continue making our juice. All clean. This is the jug that I will use for the juice. The other one I didn't clean because I won't use the pulp. I only use the carrot pulp for carrot cake recipe, for the pulp for the recipe. So I don't have the carrot for now. So I want to show you how we are going to be putting this. You know, it has nicely clicked when you don't see a space in between. So the lock is locked nicely. So move it like pole. Don't push it so fast, and then push it nicely until the lock locks. All right, does that make sense? Okay, you can see our juicer is on. So the next thing that we are going to be doing is to open the lid. Remember I told you about this lock. Okay, so first in will go the ginger and the turmeric. If you start operating it when it is like this, not locked, then be guaranteed that it won't lock. So lock it down, and then you can do the on button here. Like you can see, the machine is running. I won't touch the knob, but I want to show you how powerful this thing is. If I unlock the top, the machine will stop from working. So I will unlock. You can see I didn't stop it, but it stops automatically. So I need to put the apples, the cucumbers, but I also need to peel the oranges. So let me do that. Apples and the oranges oranges. Oranges and the apples are in there. So again, lock it and it starts automatically. One tip that I can give you is to always start with like the root stuff, that is like the cucumber, the gingers and the turmeric, so that you get everything juiced by the time you put the juicier stuff. I usually put the cucumber as the last when I'm juicing my thingies. So we open. Oh, nice. So do the last, which is like the sweeper of everything, the cucumber. I forgot to add lime, which is very important. And again, when you get messed up na turmeric, because it can be very annoying, use some substitute vinegar and wipe it off immediately, whether it is on the cloth or on your counter. All right, so let's do this. Some lime juice. Okay, so after that process, this is what I have. The rest will be to clean the machine. And the good thing about this machine is, by the way, non-sponsored, hey, you just remove everything and wipe the base and clean it. Let me bottle these up, store them, and then I show you how we do that. This is what I got after that process. These are recycled Robertson spice containers, glass jars. The small ones, because I don't throw glass that I can recycle. So this is the one for the chili. Yes, I think so. I need to look for a lid for that one. So usually I use the glass a lot. Like right now I am dehydrating mangoes, and I will use my Kentaste jars to put the dehydrated mangoes and any jar that I have. So like if you check kwa fridge yangu, there is this hoisin sauce. Eventually that jar is going to be recycled. There is one for, this was mustard. Yes, it has the chili mango thingy we made the other day. So the one that I was showing you near some Thai dressing that I made, you can see my butch containers or jars. I am storing my homemade kombucha, and you can see the olives in here. Okay, that will also be recycled. In case you're wondering whether I never get enough, I don't buy glass jars all the time, because anything in glass jar is very expensive unless it is on sale, or unless I have no alternative. So usually the containers just go one way or the other. When I make my kombucha, I gift some friends. When I make my kefir, I gift some. These I haven't given anyone, but if someone popped by or saw this video and they're like, I need one the next time you're making, I will use a bottle to do that. I have several. So yeah, this is it. 1 in the morning, 2 if you wish to, good digestion, boost your immune system and stuff like that. Removing and cleaning is the easiest, apart from the sieve. That one you will need a very good brush, but after you undo the lock there, the rest of the stuff you just pull it, you just lift it just like that, and this is what you get, the rest of the mess. So this you just wipe Just wipe and store it nicely, and this you empty the stuff, wash everything in the sink and dry. Of course, we said the mortar, you just wipe it and store it nicely, so that is a no-brainer. The easiest things za kuclean kwa hii kitu ni you clean nicely the jars, and this you also clean it very nicely, because you see, like now I didn't thorough clean it. I needed to remove everything that is there. So for in here you will have some stuck stuff, so you just use a fork and then uingishe and then you remove it. Easy as that. Water runs down there. The juice outlet is also big enough, so I'll go in with a sponge and some soap and then rinse it nicely. Even this one, I just removed the residue, and you can see it's like super clean. Only a brush will go around that thingy. The only problematic piece ya ku clean in this thing is one, the sieve. In every appliance, in everything, I guess you have to compromise on something. It's always that way. So for the sieve ya conga, I had a easier time with it, but for this, look at this, you really need to scrub. So one, you need a brush to scrub and make sure that the pores of the sieve are not blocked or clogged, but you also need to find a way of removing these things. Look at that, look at that. So this, you will take a very good 20+ minutes to get this super cleaned, which is still okay. Unlike buying your ginger shots or your juices, just thinking they are good juices. Also, something I should mention, if you're into juicing and you want to lose weight, please concentrate on the fruit instead, unlike the juice, unless the juice is all about low sugar situations like cucumber, gingers and all that. But if you're doing pineapple juice, orange juice, that could be the reason why you're not losing weight. All right. By the way, thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you think, and I will see you soon with a new one. Go ahead.